What's up, everyone? Baba Ganoush back again on Elite Dangerous. This will be part 9 in my Distant World, god damn it, Distant World 2 videos. This will be the one where we actually make it to Sag A, and I just showed you what the galaxy map looks like where we're starting off. This first system that we're showing off right here is called the Sag A Nebula cluster. Now, there's four like different other parts of this cluster. I'm pretty sure that like this place has like four different nebulas kind of like in and around it. But I didn't feel like going to all different four because they were all scattered around this one huge kind of area of space. So I kind of just went to the main one, showed you what it looked like, and I moved on from that one. So this next system / point of interest that we're at is called Gallyonus. I think that's how you would pronounce it, Gallyonus. That sounds about right. I think that this was also known as the black and green, maybe. I just stayed here for like a little bit. Figured I'd show you the system map of what's going on in this system. The whole background of the system is like a bright kind of neonish green. And when it's like that color, like you can see the kind of shape of the black hole super clear. So I tried to get up close to it as possible, as always, and not die, not have my ship messed up. But I got close to it, got some good footage, and then I left this system. Alright, so in this third point of interest, you're going to see some shit go down, but the third point of interest is called the Carolune Luna. I guess that's how you would say that. Well, anyways, the system is a neutron star system, as you see, but in this next clip, you're going to see another player come in the system, and he quite literally runs into the neutron star. So if you look at the radar, you see him coming across the map. He comes across the screen, boom. He runs straight into the neutron star, which you can perfectly well die doing that. Neutron stars can be very dangerous, which is why some people are scared to do an FSD boost off of them. I've done it several times. I've actually come close to dying from a neutron star. But anyways, this dude basically just smacked it head on. So what happened was he hit the neutron star. So I hit him up and I asked him, I was like, dude, look, are you okay? Are you okay? He didn't respond to me. So I sent him a message on Xbox itself, and just asking like if he wants to get some repairs done. And as you see on the screen, he said, yeah, that'd be useful. So I had him drop out of Super Cruise, and I raced on over to him and I repaired him pretty much this entire trip. I haven't had to fill anybody up with fuel yet as a fuel rat. I haven't had to fix anyone's ship up as a SEAL. I've yet to have to even do it. So like this guy, like this wasn't even like an official form like of an operation. It wasn't like an official thing. It was just me and this guy in space, who I guess I just happened to kind of be in the right place at the right time when he crashed, and I asked him if he wanted some help. He said yes, so I repaired him. Granted, it's not like his ship was totally at a loss. I mean, he was only down a couple %, but I mean, like when you're out this far out in the space, and you run into a neutron star, I'm sure that like that can be really stressful and kind of nerve-wracking that your ship hull went down. So I gladly helped him out. I asked him if I put this on my YouTube channel. He didn't care. So I thanked him. I told him I'd be adding it on my channel, and I would let him know when it's up. So to the guy who crashed, dude, like I wasn't shaming you or anything. I just thought it was really cool how me and you kind of came into contact after you crashed into the neutron star. You know, like these kind of interactions don't happen like an everyday thing. Usually it's like an official, you know, form of operation that happens, you know, through like going through all the right channels of like getting a repair done and all that kind of stuff. This, I just felt it was really unique in the sense that it was just me and you in space, and I quite literally watched you crash into the stars. So I'm glad I could help you out. I'm glad you was okay. I hope you enjoy the rest of our journey out here. So, so here we are once again with another black hole that I'm trying to get some good footage of. You know, the best I can. Hopefully you enjoy that one. This is the Great Annihilator. That's what this one's called, the Great Annihilator. So don't have a lot of info on it, but that's what it's called. So coming up, we have the Zunue Nebula. Zunau Nebula. I'm putting the names of all these places on the screen for you to see. You can try to, you know, pronounce them however you want. Say the Zunue Nebula. Something I try to do every so often whenever I go into these nebulas is I try to get like a view of what the nebula looks like, you know, like a jump away or so before I actually go further like into the nebula itself. So you can see what it looks like from the outside looking in, and you see what it looks like from the inside looking out. If that makes sense. I think that makes sense. So this is the same nebula that I was just in, but it's one jump out, and it's basically right there at the nebula, really viewable in clear sight. So it's crazy how just now, like inside of the nebula, I was in that bluish area, but on the outside you can see a bunch of pinks around it. So I mean, I thought that was pretty neat. All right, so this will be point of interest number 6. It'll be called Wulfric. And you know, yet again, I tried to get a view of the nebula from the outside, looking into it. You know, first, so you can get a kind of good idea of how it looks on the outside of it, and then as we actually drop into the point of interest of it itself, that's listed down as Wulfric. Um, you know, it's another neutron star. This right here is the actual point of interest, Wulfric. Um, but we're inside of the nebula that you just saw in the previous clip, and if you look around on the outer edges of the system, you can see those reds faintly. But what happens is, you know, like as you're super close to a star in a system, if you're in like a nebula, or like you're super close by a nebula, that nebula won't be so brightly lit unless you move away from the star. So what I'm about to actually do in this next clip is you're going to see me drive away pretty far from the main star, which was that neutron, and you can hardly even make it out now looking behind me. But now you can kind of see the brightness of that nebula. You can see the reds really well. So I mean, I wanted to actually drive a little ways away so you could see a good view of that, and I think I did it pretty good here. And now we have Sag A, the center of our galaxy. You can see it from a whole jump away, so you can see that massive black hole from like literally an entire jump away. And so I mean, as you see, like we're a couple light years from, you know, from the system, and as you jump in, it's right there in your face. I mean, as soon as you come in the system, it's right there in your face. Really beautiful view. Um, I've been here one time in the past when I first got the game in 2017. I had a Diamondback Explorer. I came out here. First, I went to Colonia, uh, and I actually went to Colonia on a passenger mission. Fun fact: I went there on a passenger mission. Failed my passenger mission because I got scanned by the station security that I was bringing it to. So I went to Beagle Point, came back, went to Sag A. So this is my second time, and that's a little bit of info and lore on Sag A, the center. So I mean, I've been here before. Um, in a Diamondback. Like, one thing I want to say is, if you come out here and you're trying to get close to this black hole, don't stop at the center. This beacon. That's about as close as you want to get. I actually try to get a little closer here. You're gonna see me try to move in for like a better view. Um, I don't suggest it. It's not a good idea. You heat up really really quick on this one. So just get you a good view, a good screenshot, and turn around. Alright, so coming up here, this is Explorer's Anchorage. This is the newly built station that's one jump away from Sag A. In a moment, you'll be able to see Sag A from this system, from the station. We're going to turn left here, yeah, behind it, and you'll see Sag A from the station, which is pretty wild, and can actually give you a sense of size. There it is. You can see just how large that black hole really is in comparison from being a jump or so away from it. But this is the station that was built from us doing that community goal of mining stuff in that system. I think in like the fourth or fifth a video I did a while back. You can go back and take a look at it if you missed it. I don't know why you would have missed it if you're watching this nowadays, but so I figured I would come dock here and give you an insight to the kind of stuff that's here to currently outfit your ship right now. Anyway, like, surprisingly, there's a lot of stuff out here to put on your ship. I didn't think that like this station would even have a lot of stuff. I mean, it's not the best of the best, but you do have a good variety as of right now. Now I think that there's going to be a community goal coming up in this next week that's gonna get us some more services out here. Like right now, you can't even fix up your ship if you wanted to. There's no shipyard, which I doubt that there's even gonna be a shipyard out here just because it's so far away. I doubt there'll be a shipyard, but you can't even sell off your scan data, which really sucks. I was kind of hoping to get rid of my data right now, and I can't. I can't repair my ship. So something I do is I buy a pair of AFMUs, and I left the station and I repaired my ship outside the station. But yeah, I mean, this is the new station. This is Explorer's Anchorage, the newly built station from us doing that community goal. It's the first station to ever be built by Sag A, so I'm happy to have taken part in having this thing built. So I definitely wanted to come show off this to you. So coming up here, this will be base camp for Waypoint 7. There's no official name given to it, but this isn't in the same system as Sag A. It's not in the same system where we just saw the newly built space station. This is in the system that I just listed on screen. It's planet 1B, geosite number 4. So if you want to come here, you have to scan the planet, you have to map it, it'll show up as a geosite number 4. It'll be water geysers. So far, I mean, I haven't seen a whole lot of people out here, and I feel like that has a lot to do with the fact that we're at the center of the universe now, or not the universe, our galaxy. We're at the center of the Milky Way, so I feel like there's a lot of people who's more concerned about hanging out near the black hole, or else go and check out that newly built space station that we bought. I decided to come chill out here for a little while and see if anybody was hanging around. Jade Tree was the only guy I've seen out here so far, besides a dolphin I think I saw at one point. But I mean, I just stayed out here with Tree for a good while, just kind of shooting the shit and having fun in the SRV, just kind of hanging out. I did play around with these water geysers here, because if you hit them at just the right angle, they can send you in the air a good little bit. I mean, I don't know what's the limit on these things. I've been shot pretty far into the sky, as you'll see here. I mean, I've read people talk about being sent up as high as 2 or 3 kilometers. I don't know what the limit is, but we were just hanging out here, so I just figured I I would you know, play around with the geysers, get shot up in the air. As long as you hit the thrusters coming back down, you shouldn't take any damage, if at all. But if you do, it shouldn't be a whole lot. So I mean, I just kind of, like, if I'm bored, I'll go around and I'll jump on them and get shot in the air, see if I can kind of get any good views. But anyways, we just kind of hung around here and collected some materials, as you see here. We waited for other people to show up. No one really showed up. As I said, I think that's a mix to do with the new station that's been built. People are probably fascinated with that and the black hole. So anyways, this video is coming to an end. If you liked it, you know, give it a like, subscribe to my channel to see more. I'll see you guys in the next video.